So, in the last video, I showed what these were, but now I want to show you how you can find that out. So think about this as a circle. It's a circle, right? All right. So the radius is 1. So the radius from this to any point is 1. All right. And so to convert from radians to degrees, you multiply by 3/6 or 360, or sorry, not 360 over pi, 180 over pi. So this is 90 degrees. All right, so that's 90 degrees. That right there. Ignore that line. So your hypotenuse is 90. Your hypotenuse, which is this line, that connects between the center, is always going to be 1. It's always going to be 1. So create a so it's always going to be a right triangle. So come up with what the degree is. So for pi over 2, it's 45. Sorry, for pi over 4, it's 45, 45, 90. So with O, there's a special rule for 45, 45, 90s. This is 1, but this is root 2 over 2, because it's 1 divided by root 2, and this is root 2 over 2. And this works with everything. Pi over 3 and pi over 6 are both both 30, 60, 90s. To get tangent, you take the sine over cosine. To get arctan, you take cosine over sine. To get arcsine, you have 0.5. Just think about what on the circle equals 0.5. To get arctan of 1, think about what on the circle equals 1. And there's two answers there. It's either 5 pi over 3, or it's pi over, let me repeat that. It's 5 pi over 4, or it's pi over 4. Remember that sine is negative sine is positive from 0 to 180, and it's negative from 180 to 360. So that's how sine works. And so from these functions, you get an entire function, and that's a sine and cosine function. So domain of this, x minus 4, is going to be all real numbers greater than and equal to 4. So all real numbers greater than or equal to 4, because this can't go negative, because you can't take the square root of a negative number. Alright, for the range, you do all real numbers greater than or equal to 0, because this square root cannot equal a negative number, because it's not plus and minus square root. This domain is all real numbers, but range is all real numbers greater than or equal to 0. For this one, ln x, range is all real numbers greater than 0. For this one, e to the x, domain is all real numbers greater than 0. Range is all real numbers. For this one, e to the x, range is all real numbers greater than 0. Domain is all real numbers. So it's switched here. It's flipped. These are flipped. This one, domain equals all real numbers greater than 2 or less than negative 2, because those are the numbers that make this positive. Range equals all real numbers greater than or equal to 0. So that's how that works.